sounded urgent.
Yeah, well, I want to peel my skin off.
It's understandable. You're having the paternity test. You having second thoughts? Because you're allowed. This doesn't have to happen today.
I don't want to put it off. I can't go another 2 months not knowing who's the father of this baby. But there's something I need from you.
Okay. You know, I'll do whatever I can to help you.
Please don't be at the hospital when I get the test done.
You called me over here to tell me that you don't want me at the hospital during the test.
Not you, not Nikolas. It's a very straightforward test. Kelly will take a DNA sample from where the uterus is attached to the placenta and ship it off to the lab. That's it. There's no reason for anybody to be hovering around.
It's not about the mechanics. It's about being a support.
Well, maybe it's time I be my own support.
Whatever you think is best. I just hope you're not trying to punish yourself in some way.
Honestly, I'm not a very good judge of my own motives right now. All I can do is listen to my heart. And my heart is telling me that it'll make me even more mental than I already am to have you and Nikolas sweating the results in the hallway. I know it's not logical. I know you may not understand it. I just really can't have you there.
Okay. It's fair enough. I just saw Lucky. Is everything okay?
I just wanted to see you separately. When the three of us are in the same room, it's suffocating. All the hurt and the anger and my guilt and your guilt, it just sucks up all the air. Is this how it's always going to be? Or are we just going to have to get used to it?
No, I hope not. I mean, maybe with some time we'll be able to be okay together.
Time. Nobody really knows, though. I guess the first thing we need to do is just get this paternity test done with.
Right. Is it still on for today?
Yes, and I told Lucky that I don't want him there, and now I'm asking you the same thing.
All right, if that's what you want. I mean, I was hoping to discuss a few things with you beforehand, but I suppose it can wait until after we get the results.
Yeah, I'm not really going to be up for any big discussions until I figure out what I need to do. And once I get a handle on that, you and Lucky will be the first to know. But until then, I'd really appreciate it if you just wouldn't pressure me.
That's not what I'm trying to do.
Thank you. I need to get ready now.
Okay.
Well, they took my DNA.
Oh, that's right. Today is Elizaeth's paternity test. How are the nerves?
Steady as she goes.
Good.
The odds favor Nikolas. I'm sure he's just waiting for the go-ahead to nail down all the legalities.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. This all has to do with that bogus royal bloodline the Cassidines try to foist off on everybody. He just wants to protect his coagulating bloodline. His lineage.
Yeah, so far I haven't had the best luck with lineage. But Cam and Jake are still my sons. And they always will be. No matter what Nikolas and Elizaeth decide to do.
And what about the rest?
What's the rest?
What if the kid is yours?
The baby's not gonna be mine, Dad. It's just not. The odds heavily favor Nikolas.
I hope you're right. But to not even consider the alternative is just closing your eyes and acting stupid. Don't do that. Think ahead. Prepare the contingencies. Come on, you got to consider the worst outcome in order to prepare yourself for the situation.
Are you afraid that if this baby turns out to be mine, I'm going to get carried away or something and ask Elizaeth to marry me again? Because that's not going to happen.
It's been a dream of yours for a long time.
Yeah, well, the thing with dreams, unless you're dead, you always wake up. And that's what happened. I woke up. The Elizaeth that I fell in love with no longer exists. She grew up, changed, and so did I. I'm no longer good for her, and she's poison for me. And I finally faced that, and I told her, Dad. Not in anger, not lashing out or trying to hurt her, just stating a fact. There's no future for me and Elizaeth. And you know what? She got it. She understood. So even if this baby turns out to be mine, you don't have to worry. Elizaeth and I will not be together.
Hello. Hey. Hi. I know that you have your paternity test today. Would you like a ride?
Oh, well, let me see. I'm parking in the lot and walking in like a normal person, or showing up in a big old van with Shady Brook across the side. I will gladly take that offer.
So you're still on board to do this?
The paternity test part, definitely. But what happens next, I'm still working it through. I know I need to stand on my own, which is not going to be easy because I have never done it before. Since I was 15, I've had a man in my life. First it was Lucky, and then Jason, and then Rick, and back to Lucky, and back to Jason, and Lucky, and Nikolas. Oh, my God.
I sense a pattern.
Yeah, more than one. And I'm really going to try to avoid all these familiar traps this time around.
Well, you seem to have a handle on everything, so why do you look so unsure?
Well, knowing what I need to do and actually being able to accomplish it are two different things. If nothing else, sorting through this colossal mess I've made and taking stock in all the people I've hurt has made me realize I'm not really as strong as I thought I was. I can't just make up my mind and trust myself to see it through.
My advice, just deal with one thing at a time. That's how you rebuild faith in yourself. And taking this paternity test, facing the truth instead of avoiding it, is a good first step.
It's lovely, isn't it? There's more where that came from. All you have to do is follow my instructions to the letter.
You could have this turn out any way you wanted. All transgressions forgiven, all wounds magically healed. What would that look like?
Not that it has a prayer of happening.
No, but it helps to know what you really want. Deep down in your heart of hearts.
My heart of hearts? What I want is the ideal of a family, a mommy and daddy and kids under one roof, functioning as a healthy unit. I actually had that with Lucky. And I made him believe in it too until, I was with Nikolas and I took it all away. He wants to marry me.
Nikolas?
He wants to be a real hands-on dad if this baby is his. It's not unreasonable, right? Except I can't do it. Just another way I'm gonna hurt him.
Elizaeth, one of the reasons you had this breakdown is because you were so worried about everyone else. You didn't take care of yourself. Now it's time to take care of you.
What I need is to be alone.
Sounds good.
Except for one thing. Pattern, habit, or destiny. I have loved and depended on Lucky for so long, I don't know how to stop. I just collected Nikolas Cassadine's DNA sample, and
Oh, okay. I'll take this from you, and I'll make sure it gets to the lab for you.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Sure.
All right.
Hey, is that the sample for Elizabeth Weber's paternity test?
Oh, yeah. I was about to call you.
They set me up for it.
Oh, okay. Well, here you go.